Hey Clem. So yeah, you're doing the garbage guy. This is actually one of the most challenging but most interesting caricatures. And the challenges are trying to find objects that look really like they're from the dump. Which means they're old, they're broken, they're tarnished. I suggest doing some Google image searches for research. Sometimes adding rust, adding, just you want them to really look like they're from the dump. So let's see what we have here. I like this idea here, but it just needs some development. Need to use the objects, the actual objects. I know you say creepy doll eyes, but it they have to really be eyes. So I like I really like the bag, but I would definitely add it maybe as a head or a body or something like that. Um, Garbage can legs. This one's really pretty cool. I like that you're playing with the scale because you really don't have to have them the actual sizes. Um, Rotten pizza eyeballs. That's really funny. But then again, it's going to be interesting to see how you get an object for rotten pizza. I mean, you can make things look like that in Photoshop. It just takes more time. And I love these garbage bag arms. Really creative. Um, Bulldozer. This one's interesting too. Just having a little bit of trouble seeing what some of these objects are like this through here. Um, and again, though, I'll be seeing more next week. This one's really cool too, though. I just having a little bit of trouble seeing what these are, what all these objects are. Random garbage. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I really like this idea though, of putting a lot of little bits of garbage together, little pieces like this. This is a really interesting idea too. I really like all your ideas. So for next week, I just wanted to show you some student work. I would suggest really thinking about when you photograph or you can accumulate some of the objects from the library or so on. Think about different angles, and you're already showing the different angles in your sketches, which is really excellent. Students tend to look at things more head on, and you'll see some of your classmates, the 1 point perspective. But if you can think of a 2 point perspective or even 3 point where you're looking down or up, you can see this here with you're seeing two sides of this amp and two sides of the guitar. So it really works to create depth. These are all finals too. So this is kind of where we're heading with this project. And again, I love this one because of the sense of movement. So she created this whole theater scene. And again, nice sense of, not making it look like a human or anything. And again, you can see the couple different sides to all these objects and use of perspective, which things in the background are smaller, which is really easy to do in Photoshop. Same here, smaller wheels in the background, smaller controllers. And again, yours kind of reminds me of that first sketch, putting a lot of little objects together. He spent a lot of time on this, but I could really see something like that with how you're doing this here. And I really like that this is kind of a big garbage snake. So I don't know. I think this idea is worth pursuing. I think it's one of the most interesting in terms of the concept. I don't know. So I'm kind of leaning to liking this one right now. But again, most students add and subtract objects all throughout the term. So let's see. Here's a food one, and again, notice the animation, making it look like it's moving. It is hard to find backgrounds for these things, so they allow the caricature to stand out. Here's another computer one. I'll try to find some garbage ones to show you. But again, the challenge is just trying to make the things look kind of old. But consider the angles, consider the lighting, and for next week, because that's what we're going to be doing, is showing the images. So it's better to get more than less. Like you already have a lot more than 5. That's really funny, the dirty sock. So yeah. Oh, this is funny too. Actually, these are all really creative. You have a good imagination. Okay, so anyway, yeah, nice job.